So let's talk about what are some of the wise decisions we can do right now to where, one, if we're in it, what do we need to be doing? Two, how do we be prepared? Here's number one, your emergency fund. Very first thing. In the past days of my teaching, as I have evolved, I've changed. I used to say set aside 3 to 6 months of expenses. Not anymore. Not in 2025. You need to have bare minimum 3 to 6 months of your net pay. Anthony, whoa. What's the difference? Expenses mean you add up what does it cost for housing, transportation, food, and utilities. And inside of that, I used to say daycare, if you have childcare. Add that up, and if that was $3,000, okay, cool, you need to set that aside. That's gonna be $9,000 minimum needs to be inside your bank account. But what I've learned, specifically with Black people, and honestly, I can't just say it's only Black people, I think it's with everybody. We need to have at least 3 months of our net pay, 3 months to where our life doesn't have to change. Because when our back is up against the wall, that's when we tend to make the wrong decisions. So if we can have 3 months, we saw in this study that the average person unemployed was 24 weeks? 24 divided into 4, that's 6 months. What did I say? 3 to 6 months of net pay. So if we can have 3 to 6 months of net pay while we're looking for a job, we don't have to change our lives. Our kids don't have to, be eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch and for dinner. Our wives can still go get their hair done and their nails done. Like, our lives doesn't have to change while we're being strategic, that word again, while we're being intentional about finding another job, another source of income. Our lives doesn't have to change. We can make better decisions. But we gotta stack this money inside of a high yield savings account. Got to. If you're working in tech right now, if you're working in the manufacturing industry, or if you're working in the federal government, you need to hear this clearly. Your job is not 100% safe as what it used to be. So you need to be setting aside money. You need to put your money inside of a high yield savings account, and we're going to put it up on the screen right now. Every single week, I've created this tool and we do the research and we see what's the best interest rate to give you a little bit more money, to where your money is getting anywhere between 3 to 5% annually. Put your money inside that account, and every single month, you're going to get some free money for your money just sitting there. An extra $100, $200 a month doing nothing is better than getting 1 penny or 2 pennies for doing nothing. Go to anthonyoneal.com/savings and you will see SoFi, which is what I use personally. That's my favorite one. But at the same time, I've learned within this industry as an expert, I got to give y'all options. But what I love about SoFi is they're going to give you $300 extra just for opening up a high yield savings account and a checking account. What? So go to anthonyoneal.com/savings right now. Check that out if you don't have a high yield savings. They say by 2054, African Americans will have 0 to negative net worth. In simplest terms, pretty much they're saying that we will be in the red. I've dedicated the last 15 years of my life to help African Americans, and not just African Americans, but everyone, and get out of the red and get into the black. We're building a community of individuals who want to get out of debt, who want to build wealth, and get into the black. We are almost at 1 million community members who are aligning with that vision, with that mission. But oftentimes I get messages saying, man, I'm in the community, but then you're not subscribed. One of the simplest things and a free thing that you can do to help keep Neatness Network and the table going is simply hitting that subscribe button. We are almost at 1 million subscribers. At the time of recording this, we're at 980,000. There's 20,000 more. And man, I'm simply and super excited that if you have subscribed, thank you for being a part of this community. It's a lot of great things going, but if you haven't, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and join this amazing community of people that by 2054, they don't want to be a part of that stat. They want to be amongst the individuals who are consumer debt-free, building wealth, passing down legacy, and enjoying their life. Do me a favor before we get into today's show. Hit that subscribe button and share today's show. Hey, thank you. Let's get to it. Here's the second thing we got to do. Diversify your income. In 2025, side hustles are no longer an option anymore. It is a requirement. Investment income, freelancing, small businesses. You need multiple streams of income because one paycheck equals 1 point away from failure. Everyone on my staff, everyone who works with me, hey bro, go. Because this YouTube channel is not my only source of income. No. I don't want no one working for me and only depending. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Get you some side income. Hey man, do what you do for me. Go do it on the side for someone else. Just don't let it impact what you got to do for me because I pay you full time. I give you a lot of money. But hey man, on the weekends, on your day off, as long as the job is, hey man, go make some extra money for you and your family. Because I can't pay you every single thing that you need to live all of your dreams. I can't do that. All right, fam, let me keep it real with you for a quick minute here. Most career change programs, they promise you the world, then they leave you hanging. But this QA boot camp I'm about to tell you about, I'm gonna be real with you up front. It's going to take about 20 weeks of hard work, studying after your day job, pushing through when you want to quit. But this is the fastest, most legit path I found to go from whatever you're making now to $85,000 plus working from home in tech. 100% no coding required. You see, Careerist has over 1,300 graduates now working for companies like Google, Apple, Amazon, and even Disney. Their program is ranked #1 by Course Report. And here's what I love. They don't just train you and leave you. They coach you until you actually get a job. You see, one of my friends, Mike, went from working 90 hours a week, making $63,000 a year, to making $98,000 plus in commission working from home. Sarah, single mom, went from retail to $95,000 a year as a QA supervisor. These are not special people. They just made a decision to stick to it for 20 weeks, and it changed their life. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that there will be a 25% growth in QA jobs by 2032, and companies are in desperate need of QA professionals because when their system goes down, they lose millions. So if you're tired of being underpaid and you want a recession-proof career that lets you work from anywhere, not just home, but even on the beach, do not wait. Every day you delay is another day someone else is getting the training you need. I want you to visit anthonyoneal.com/QA. Again, that is anthonyoneal.com/QA to sign up today. It's going to change your life. I promise you. Here's the third thing. Y'all, you got to get out of debt right now. Got to. You have to get out of consumer debt. It bothers me, man, when I hear other financial experts, and I'm not going to say no name, talking about leverage debt and leverage other people's money. Man, that, I almost cuss. That has to be the most foolish thing that we're teaching people in 2025. Go rack up more debt when you're already in debt to make more money. Help me understand, how does that happen? Help me understand, with everyone who's practicing that philosophy, why is it that 60% of the people can't afford to pay cash for a $1,000 emergency? Why are we chasing a 3-digit credit score when we don't even have $1,000 inside of our bank account? Yes, having good credit is important, but leveraging debt, the hell? I'm sorry, I had to say it. That's why I love companies like Kickoff and like Dovely who are helping you get your credit score up without racking up any debt. So that way you can leverage your credit when it comes to getting a mortgage. You can leverage your credit when it comes to getting an asset. You can leverage your credit when it comes to getting car insurance. And when you can leverage your credit when it comes to getting an apartment complex and you ain't got to pay, 2-3 months of a deposit. Get out of debt and stop following people who are going to tell you, oh my God, I got an 800 credit score and I got access to $200,000 in capital. Okay. What are you going to do with that capital? You're going to go buy a car? Oh my gosh, I get it. You're going to go buy a Range Rover so you can write it off and get it. You can write off 80% of it and you look good. 95% of you all are not mature, financially mature enough to have a credit card.